Back to throw, it's Mayava. Left side, it's Jordan. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Trojans in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. There he goes. He's past the marker. He's at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hansen. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Out wide right, it's Samuel. Snags it, and there's running room. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Selling the fake. Right down the middle. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Hobbs it downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Snapped on 4th down. Under pressure. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised, you definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, lad.
The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. He's taking the shot. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You got good field position.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And about the only thing good that happened on that last pass for the offense, completion percentage went up. Third down got longer. Wide receiver going in motion. Hard running there. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Beck. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Hits inside, it's Hansen. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
And for that quarterback, that was a good feeling that turned bad really quickly. He saw cover one. He got excited, taking a shot deep down the field. After he threw it, though, he could see the defender had better positioning than his receiver did, and that ends up being an interception.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Looking for a man. It's Maiava. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Second down, gonna throw it. Going for it all. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Drives inside. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. On 4th and inches, maybe rethink things just for a moment. They call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Miller. Can't get him to the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun, running back on the move. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Long way to go on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Maiava. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll run him again. Runs through a tackle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Ready. Black 14. Black 14. Spider over. Spider ready, go.
Wants to throw one first. Look out! Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
2nd and long here. The DBs will back off a bit. Motion from the back. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready. 88. Chip.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Slings it downfield. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. On the move. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Trojans want to move quickly. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Pulls it on the option. Nowhere gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Jordan. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
4th down here. It's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal and pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Moves the pocket. It's Beck. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Never a doubt. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime.
Number 48 set to kick this one away.
From inside the 15, here's the return. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, Dave, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Right at the line. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end.
Player 22. 22.
Gotta make the play on fourth. And that ball's free behind the line. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one.